Recent confrontations between law enforcement officers and minorities have sparked protests and debates around the nation. SNN's Melissa Warren was in Manatee County, where community and law enforcement leaders talked about preventing these situations, and has more.
They have this sense that police officers are not held accountable for their own actions. And that has been one of our goals ever since I became chief is, hey, whatever we do, whatever it is what it is. We're not going to hide it from it. We're not going to run from it. We're going to hold each other accountable.
Copeland and Chief Radzalowski say more than anything, the solution requires communication.
The community has to become involved and engaged. If they don't do that, because the history, we're looking at history now. History has shown we are distrustful, and we have reason to distrust law enforcement because of the history. And so we have to move from that.
What did we do 40 years ago? We put every officer from the neighborhoods, we put them in cars, gave them a radio, put air conditioning in the car, and what did they do? They rode around with the windows up and didn't communicate to the people. Now we're 180 degrees back to where we were. Get out of your car, ride your bicycle, walk the neighborhoods, talk to people. That's where we're back to.
Radzalowski says so many factors play into the solution, but they require more than just law enforcement.
We cannot arrest the problem away in society, whether it's the homelessness or drugs. We've tried for 40 years to arrest the problem away. Can't do it. The government has to come up with more preventative programs and treatment programs and jobs and homelessness. There's so much more involved in society today that the police can do. We're just trying to right now hold the line between society and chaos. Basically all we're doing.
In Bradenton, Melissa Warren, SNN, the Suncoast News Network.
Copeland says her organization is working with Palmetto and Bradenton police to create what she's calling 10 tips for an encounter with law enforcement. It deals with what police expect and how to handle an issue when you feel you may be treated unfairly.